Oh yeah, here we go. It's a better fish. He's a better fish. Maybe he's quite legal, but we'll see. Hopefully. You bugger. Lost him. G'day guys, Paul here from the Hook and The Ccok. I'm out on my local today. Obviously Queensland and northern New South Wales have had floods and the water's looking like coffee at the moment, but it is high tide. I've come up the river and looking for chasing some flathead. It's really hot at the moment. It's around about 33 degrees and the humidity is just insane, so we've got to be up by 90%. Just giving it a crack here now for some flathead, and let's see how we go. Just got myself a nice flathead. I'm out here on the sunny coast. I'll just pull him up. He's not quite big enough to eat, but there we go. Nice flatty. I'm just using one of these Holt prawns. He's a local guy and he's just snapped me off. I'm only on 4-pound line at the moment. This is the Holt prawn that I'm using. There's a local guy here, James Holt. He uses these, he makes these here on the coast and they seem to work a treat. Absolutely fantastic. So if you get a chance, give them a go. Really good in the estuary, the old Holt prawns. Okay, now where's that flathead gone? Guys, what a hell of a job I've just had trying to get this flathead from underneath my seat. And finally got him out. There he is. Beautiful fish. We'll just get him back in the water. And away he goes. So what I've been doing, guys, it's like I said, it's really humid. You can see me pouring in sweat. So I just thought it's been raining, as you know, we've had floods, all sorts of stuff. So I thought I'd come up here and have a crack just along these edges here with this high tide just running in. And there's the results. So what I said I was using was one of these Holt prawns. I'm only using 4-pound line. Should be a little bit heavier, to be honest, but I've got a heavier rod at the back there. First time I've been using this rod, but I was going to chase a few jacks, or maybe a bit lower down in the estuary, and just see if I can flick a few weedless soft plastics into the like into all the mangroves. So I thought I'd just come up here and have a crack for a couple of flathead. There's one anyway, and that was only my second cast. But what a nightmare it was trying to get him out from under the seat. And there was nowhere to sort of land so I could get out the kayak. I just couldn't get him out. Anyway, swam off all right. Hopefully there'll be a few bigger ones. There is a lot of fresh in the water at the moment. But we'll be right. Flathead don't move that often, and plus with this running tide there'll be a bit of salt coming in. So let's go and give it another go, and hopefully we'll get a few bigger models. It's got a better fish on here, I think, and just underneath the shag there he's having doing his business. I think he's going to go, oh yeah, he's all right. It's a better fish. Oh, far out. Damn, that was a good fish. Oh well, he was a good eating fish, eating size too. Damn it, never mind. Should have had that net ready to rock and roll. Bad. Oh God. Anyway, never mind. I reckon I let the rod just drop down a little bit if you haven't hooked them properly. That's how they just get off. But he was a good fish, cracking flathead. Damn it! Hopefully he'll come back and hit that again. He was a good model. He was probably around about, say, 40, 45, 50 centimeters. That guy. Never mind. We'll get another one. So bloody hot today. Absolutely roasting. There's a little bit of cloud cover here at the moment. He's a cracking flathead now. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I'm on again. Beautiful. Okay, let's not lose this one. He's a good fish too. Oh, nice fish. I reckon it's the same one. He's come back. Not quite as big, this one, but he's all right. There we go. He's not as big, but still a bloody good fish. Happy with that one. So what I've done, I've actually gone a darker lure, mainly because it's like coffee in here. I don't know if he'd be legal, but he's that other fish I lost was an absolute cracker. There you go. That's a better fish. But the one I just lost before, he was an absolute cracker of a fish. Look at the way he's taken that prawn. So like I was saying, that's a darker profile prawn than what I'd normally use. With the darker the water, the darker the lures that I normally use. But he's seen that and come up and absolutely whacked it. The last one I caught, the last one I lost just then was an absolute cracker. He was probably like 1.5 times this size, perfect eating size. I don't know what that one would be. I'd hold him up like that. Yeah, he's 42 centimeters. Okay, so he's worth eating. They're a good eating size. I'm gonna have to call it a day. I've only been out a couple of hours. Unfortunately, we're gonna get a big storm coming in at the moment. Better be safe than sorry, I suppose. Yeah, don't forget to check out the clip that I loaded up last week. We had a great time off Noosa, catching mackerel, and I cooked it over the coals. Sorry it was only a short clip this week, but I've been forced off the water again by the rain. We've had 8 weeks of rain, and there's a big storm on its way, probably about an hour away from me at the moment. I've just checked the bomb, so I'm going to get these little feet going and head on back home before I get smashed by the storm. Alright guys, see you next week. Take care. Well guys, I timed that just right, and storm's just about to hit now. Got thunder, lightning around. Got the kayak off, washed it, all done. See you next week.